to stay on top of the standings.
And Rebellion Zion will try to keep that King Slayer title in check. They're gonna try to win this match as Cars still taking that sprint like around, a lot of movement speed boost also. This is the split push Makito that we've known about. We're gonna see how Rebellion will enter the 1-0 from RRQ, or RRQ will they close up the match, close up the game with this W.
Whoa, whoa. Ooh, big moves from Versik. Let's see, man. The early game is gonna be so intense, but a couple things right here. Irithel with the Purify, understanding that RRQ, you don't really have a lot of chase potential, a lot of mobility, so it's all about the burst, the pick-off, the instant go-get. But against Ikaja, it won't be as guaranteed of a safety tool. Naomi now taking kind of low, and on the Rebellion Zion side as well, Suelo has the flicker, so he won't be able to kite as efficiently unless he builds something like a brute force breast split, and even then, there's a chance that RRQ will be able to run him down.
Ooh. Who got it that time? But Naomi going for the Brave Smite, knowing that he has to be like very aggressive in the early game, just invading all the jungles away from Vincent. Even though Vincent is a utility jungler that can't really be invaded or like getting chunked up quite low in the early game, he's still going for that Brave Smite just for safety measure.
Now I'm concerned about RRQ and this Kaja pick. They have the Kaja, but what are they gonna try and use to secure the pick-off, right? If they pick off, they grab Audi TZ for instance, who exactly is supposed to shred him down? The Claude can do it, maybe. The Valentina also, but it's very limited amounts of damage. I do question if it's going to be adequate.
Yeah, I think the plan is just wait until Clay and Skylar has those items, or Banana has that Petrify to combo it up with the Divine Judgment, because early game right now, you can't really do anything with that Divine Judgment. Or maybe just try to get the jungler, the opposing jungler, away from objective stakes. As we take a look at the emblem, Arashi, Clay is still rocking that Weapon Master.
Oh, I don't know if that was a bit of a miscommunication, but Auditizi took that XP minion away. I don't think Cars actually soaked it in, so I think that's a win for Banana. A little bit of a win.
Are they trying to get RTZ into a higher level so he has the ultimate? Clay is waiting with the Bloody Hunter. He's going to go in.
Well, he is about to hit that level 4. Gets a good hook onto Clay, who's stolen the Bloody Hunt. Now the Black Dragon form comes in. A good knockout strike takes him out in the back. First blood picked up by Rebellion Zion. Now, even Vincent wins it now. As the Bloody Hunt connecting onto the back cars. Picks up a double and Suelo another. 3-1 plus a turtle for the Blue Bulls.
Plus the turtle and also plus the red buff of RRQ as Vincent will try to take this one. Banana, very cheeky, try to cancel it out, but it looks like still going to be a secure for Vincent unless Naomi stole it? I don't know.
Is this level 5? I think he might have actually...
Oh, he got on it. Vincent has it. Fortunately, RRQ, they were just caught off guard right there. Usually you want to use the Black Dragon form as a zoning tool, have the Dragon form actually expire, and then have Banana just shredding out. But in that team fight, he wasn't able to do anything, and the fight was over as he turned into the Black Dragon. So RRQ needs to be a bit more careful, knowing that Rebellion Zion, they have no issue just going in aggressively.
It's a bit hard for Grok, oh my goodness, very aggressive. Oh, the TZ.
Flicker Divine Judgment, wild charge from Versik as well. They're going to be caught in the real world manipulation as the heavy crossbow comes in as well. Vincent now walks up, taunts Naomi, locks him down for Heiza more. And Versik, he's not going to be able to get out of that one. A very interesting engage, something that is very uncharacteristic for RRQ. No, what? Versik didn't take the purple buff earlier. He had to leave it. And Vincent now will be 2 levels ahead of Versik with this purple buff steal.
What a disaster. Vincent just having his way right here. Skylar trying to participate, trying to help out, but it's a bit too difficult. Rebellion Zion has all the control right here. 2k gold lead, and with RTZ and the focusing mark in his hands, it's going to be very difficult in the mid game for RRQ to out-pick off the composition of Rebellion.
It's hard, right, playing a Grok in this kind of composition, because yes, you do have the anti-CC, you do have some utility, but in terms of like continuous presence, continuous threat, Vincent just sweeps against a Grok.
Of Nature used up already. Vincent is 2 levels, or now 3 levels ahead of Versik. If Versik can still somehow win this retreat battle, then I think the debate is over. Versik has a wild charge. Vincent is looking for that. Let's see, 1v1, wild charge comes in. Naomi The Kingdom's Falcon steals it away, but the Appraiser's Wrath will go at it onto Banana. He's still able to survive. Cars now walking them down and looking for a kill. Banana gets out, and RQ just drives by with a free turtle take.
Oh man, that is quite possibly the best case scenario for RRQ considering how much ahead the Rebellion Zion is right now. As Skylar is going to use that Blazing Duet just to secure the lane without any kind of threat from Rebellion Zion side. All ETC is just zoning Banana from the turret turret defense.
Ooh, the team is here to back him up, though Audi might be the one caught out instead.
Terrifying. A quick splash of damage there. Naomi's looking for a pick. Has the Divine Judgment. Uses it up onto Audi TZ. Even a Bloody Hunt committed. I don't think that was necessary, but it's definitely style points for RRQ.
During the whole engagement, though, I believe the turret was taken out by Rebellion Zion in the bot side, so still a bit of a victory. They're still ahead by all means, dictating the fights, but this is the crowd control advantage, man. When it comes to those lower dances, the objectives, Rebellion Zion needs to be very careful because their jungler is just susceptible to just getting knocked around the place by RRQ. They play around their crowd control very, very well.
Okay, so Rebellion Zion, oh my. Skylar is just focusing on like getting as ahead as possible or like getting all the gold available in the map. Just don't want to fight in this early game because, as you said, Rashi, the concern is like what is the Divine Judgment in early game going to be used for when there is no burst damage early game? And Skylar, I think, considering is, you already know like what's the winning condition for RQ.
Well, Skylar doing well will be very important, and later on, the backline. Sway Low is doing so well right now, but in the big fight, he's going to be very fragile and very prone to being dove on by RRQ. So the mid game, I think it's a bit more even, but Rebellion Zion, I feel like, reaches the power spikes faster, and they have more mobility, so they are the ones that have to try and play this macro game against RRQ now.
Let's see if Naomi can do it again. Steal the turtle for a second time in this game. With the help of that wild charge, it does get a bit easier, but now Rebellion Zion have full control over the turtle pit. Vincent should be getting this for free. No contest. Audi in a position to zone RRQ away. And Rebellion takes it and now rotates over. What do RRQ do to come back from this deficit? I don't think that's going to be stolen though. Yeah, it's just a retry by Fersik. They forced it out.
Bit of a heart attack. They forced it out, but there's not really anything being contested. For RRQ, man, they're relying on Skylar, just funneling all the gold towards him, but look at the gold, man. Highest is actually still ahead on items. The golden staff isn't completed for RRQ just yet, so I think they're going to wait for that before they go for a big fight. They have to try and get a neutral objective that Rebellion Zion will not be willing to let go, and then use that as a bait to try and ensure that they shut down Swaylo and Highs. I think that's just the way to go. If they try and play the macro game, they allow Rebellion Zion to move back and forth, then they are repeating the mistakes that Rebellion Zion did in game number 1.
Oh man, right now Rebellion Zion has had about 4k gold. As you can see earlier, Swaylo actually going for Holy Crystal in this early of a game. Just second item after Ice Queen 1. That is a very aggressive build. Makes sense though, because Rebellion Zion is ahead and they're trying to just widen out the lead for them to make the treason happen. There you go, Holy Crystal.
That might be Sway Low, just itemizing for pickoff, right? We talked about the requirement, the necessity for burst damage to help with a suppression. The Yeeve going for a Holy Crystal means more burst, less DPS though. So we'll see if that really plays out, if RRQ can try and abuse that, or if Rebellion Zion can get more pickoffs because of this itemization choice.
You can see the player's gold by UBS Gold. Heisamore is still topping the list, but Skylar though, very close second with that 6,400 gold. As Fersik gonna get, it's just sad, man. Like 3 levels below 12 to 9. Like what is Fersik can do right now?
You can only hope for a mistake at this point, right? When it comes down to neutral objectives, there he didn't want to commit the wild charge, and that's why he went for free towards Vincent, despite him using the retreat too, by the way.
I think RRQ, they just excel a lot more in the big team fights. Those are the only moments where they're able to get anything of significance. And now look at Rebellion. Lord spawns immediately. Everyone scrambles into action, pushing away the side lanes, forcing RRQ apart. There's a chance Rebellion Zion can take this without RRQ even being able to contest.
But it is the first Lord though, Rebellion Zion. Oh, very tricky. This is the utility that I'm talking about, Fersik with the Croc. Perfect barrier to make Vincent's life harder, but right now Heisamore is using Purify, so there's a bit of a more a layer of safety for Heismore compared to Skylar in the first game. But first,
Whoa!
what?
Uh-oh.
Excuse moi.
That's a big ult already used up. That's their key into this Lord fight. Now there's not going to be a 50-50 retribution. The RWM gets placed down, his own Versic away. The Black Dragon form as well by Banana. Now he's trying to lock Vincent down with a Petrify perhaps. The taunt comes in. That's a Bloody Hunt onto the back, and it's going to be Cars who secures it with a good spike down. Lazy duet from Skylar! Into the back, the mythical creature. This is why you bat it away from him. It doesn't matter that they are behind. When Skylar gets clawed, it's RRQ who controls the game.
Oh my God, Banana! He played that so well, diving in the back line, making everyone use everything, and still even able to just sustain. His Yutong is, I think, one of the main keys to victory for RRQ right now. His decisions, his mistakes is what is gonna dictate RRQ and their success in a team fight. But like we mentioned, man, Rebellion Zion, they just did not respect that.
Jeez, like they're ahead by like 4K and they just losing the fight all over the place for RRQ. And a miss of the Appraiser's Rat. Skylar though, just the follow-up towards Banana is also very good. He got that dog in him, man. Like they're below, like they're not ahead, but Skylar can carry the game without any care in the word.
What a scary goal laner to have in a team, man. Divine Judgment now locking him down. Blazing Duet as well from Skylar, and he's able to just melt him down. Skylar's a monster.
Oh man, a symphony of CC punishes Vincent under the turret. That is a bit of a good trade, I would say, for RRQ, even though they lose out on that outer turret in the mid lane. It is important, but like it is already very low, so it makes sense.
Well, the shred right now is just so obnoxious, but look at this hook though.
Bloody Hunt, RWM, everything used up. Versic is still alive. He's bought so much time, but yes, it was inevitable. I was thinking maybe RRQ can now pull the trigger. That was 3 ultimates used up by Rebellion Zion.
There's a chance, but whenever someone gets pulled in, Rebellion Zion, they're just forced to back away due to the Black Dragon form. Banana is just so tanky right now. Only the Hunter Strike for a bit of damage, way more than enough to burst down Sway Low and Highs, and then full defense to ensure that he is just a complete menace, zoning everyone away, ensuring that RRQ gets a clean pickoff. That is the strat they've revealed. Rebellion Zion has to find a way to circumvent this.
You either need to be crazy or super confident in your skill to not go for Win of Nature as a quad.
Yeah.
When you're 4,000 gold behind, and Skylar, I think it's confidence. I think he knows how good he is. It isn't crazy at all to see Skylar with this build. Milfic, Arashi. Usually you see the Win of Nature almost always right after the Corrosion and Golden Staff.
Yep.
What a Chad, bro.
Just goes for it, and he's still going. Rebellion, they are trying to stop him, but he took a turret off. He might get punished though.
Let's see. Will Skylar be able to escape? No, it's a strike over from Cars now. Naomi flickers out. Audi looking for the Iron Hook, connects with a focusing mark down. It should be a free kill over to Naomi. Cars has joined in. Appraises. My goodness. They threw everything and the kitchen sink at Naomi.
And there you go. That is the worst time to lose a fight as the Lord is coming out in about a second for Rebellion. It's going to be, I would say, a free load unless Banana can somehow pull off a really good Black Chicken form as RRQ. Looks like they're just gonna let it go.
That's unfortunate, man. We already talked about how RRQ excel in a big team fight, but then fighting 2v2, 2v3 in the bot side, just the exact opposite of what they require. This is a Lord taken by Rebellion, but it's also a Lord that RRQ cannot use to try and bait a fight any longer. They might lose base turrets off this Lord, man.
Sway Low, after that Holy Crystal going for Queen's, Blood Wings?
Blood Wings.
Yeah. That is like pure magic damage coming at you without any penetration whatsoever. So I think like the plan is just to kind of lock down the backliner of RRQ to be able to make use of that pure magic damage without penetration.
We gotta remember, for Sway Slow, the only core item he needs is Ice Queen 1. So whatever he builds after Ice Queen 1 doesn't even matter. And he decides to go for, full damage. Arashi, what? You play Eve. Have you ever went for this build?
I have, but if you want to do that, it's possible, but only if you really trust your team and if your team plays around it. I tried it when I was playing solo, and I just got stomped, man. I have no defensive items, so Rebellion, they have damage, they have Sway Low for the siege, but he needs to be protected, especially now when Rebellion are making a move towards the base of RRQ.
As a charge into the base turret up top. should be taken down here with one more swing of that trident. And yeah, Space Turret number 1 gets taken down. RWM stolen away by Clay right now, but look at the response for Sway Low. Now it's a Black Dragon for first. He hits the wall with a wild charge. He doesn't get anybody there, but now he gets melted down. He gets a 4-man Petrify, but it doesn't matter. He gets knocked up. Now still able to sustain for a bit, getting the passive down. Sway Low with a burst. It's a double kill. Skylar and Clay now with Versik to defend, but they have cleared the minion waves. Rebellion Zion cannot push as instantly as you would expect. Another Iron Hook whiffs there from Audi TZ. Sway Low again providing the poke. Skylar walking forward. Gets chucked to half
my lord.
with a basic attack from Highs. And now Versik is looking for a flicker. Bloody Hunt onto Clay. Stomping him in his tracks. Versik gets knocked up. Skylar versus the world. The mythical creature. Will he be able to make the miracle play with the Kingdom's Falcon at his disposal? Naomi walks up, gets knocked out, and gets taken away from the base. Naomi's
One
still
more
surviving, but the basic attack is there to pick him up. Banana now holding on, the base wide open. Rebellion Zion, they have defeated Skylar's Claude.
What a response from the treasonous here in